Last year in America, 18.1 million citizens used marijuana. That is approximately the same amount of people in all of Kansas as well as the four bordering states. Our economy needs a boost to help slide us over the top and out of $1 trillion debt. You as an American citizen would love to see lower taxes and a higher job rate. If marijuana could be legalized in just 1 year, the April 2012 issue of Forbes magazine says that $10 billion would be taken away from the cartels. $10 billion. That is a ton of money. Americans can move $10 billion closer to being out of debt without raising any taxes, and we would raise the job rate. The boost in sales would lead to people having jobs, which leads to people spending money in other places. They'd be spending money at the grocery store, they're buying toys for their kids, they're buying anything and everything you can think of, which is going to help our economy to get out of debt faster, which is going to help lower the cost of fuels. Do everything and anything to bring prices down in America and get our economy back to where we all want it to be at and know it should be at. You're thinking in your head right now, okay, legalize marijuana and then what? People go crazy, everyone's high all the time, and the country just becomes out of control. That's not true. The rules for legalizing marijuana would be the same as they are for legal alcohol right now. You would have to be 21 years of age to purchase it legally. You would only be able to have 1 ounce on your person at any given time. And if you're ever caught over that amount, you would be ticketed or carted off to jail just like you would be if you were caught being drunk in public. There's currently 18 states selling medical marijuana right now. It is of medical purposes for right now, but they are pushing to make it for a recreational purpose, so you don't need a doctor's note or anything like that to purchase. The effects on the brain and on your body from marijuana has been shown to be far less severe than the effects would be if you were using alcohol or even for just smokers using tobacco. Unlike alcohol, marijuana has not been proven to cause cancer or have any long-term effects on the body. Studies by the National Institute of Drug Abuse show that the effects of marijuana are too subtle for detection. This means that marijuana has a short-term effect on your body, causing your brain to relax, and it functions a little bit slower than it normally would. But your brain recovers, your body recovers, and there are no long-term effects like alcohol causes cancer and other health effects. According to the British Columbia Mental Health and Addictions Journal, health costs are 8 times more than those of chronic marijuana smokers. So if you use alcohol, you're going to be spending 8 times more money at the doctor trying to have surgeries and cure your kidney and all sorts of stuff. The same thing goes for smoking. It's 40 times more costly to go to the doctor as a chronic nicotine smoker than as a marijuana user. So the cost effects are going to save us there. People can have their fun, be high, whatever, and not feel the effects in their pocketbook. If marijuana isn't going to have any long-term effect to negatively impact our society, why not just say yes and vote yes to legalize marijuana in Kansas? Americans constantly complain about paying too much for taxes and that the country is far too deep in debt. It seems like a simple fix to me to just say yes and get ourselves out of debt. If all we have to do is just vote and say yes to marijuana and then just let the chips fall where they may and let the government handle it, why not? By simply saying yes to the entire well-being of your life could be altered and made so much easier for you and your children and grandchildren. Think about a life where you didn't have to worry about paying $4 at the gas pump or going to the grocery store and worrying about spending $500 just for stocking up groceries for the next 2 weeks. Just look at how the sale of alcohol has helped our country. Alcohol has boosted our economy, put us into a place, it got us out of a depression, It's boosted our economy and gotten us to where we are today. The tax rate of alcohol is so high that people, they don't even understand how much they're being taxed just to purchase alcohol, but yet they still go to the liquor store every week and buy a case of beer. Why not legalize marijuana and have the same rates be taxed to marijuana, which is going to boost the economy just that much more? I'm starting a petition today to send into the state. I'm trying to get 1,000 signatures to show the state Senate that people in Kansas are for the legalization of marijuana, and we believe that it is going to help save our country from the economic crisis. So if you would please be willing to just say yes with me and fight for the legalization of marijuana, then sign your name proudly